In this video, we're going to do a somatic experiment, and this is going to help you to gain perspective if you've been struggling to let somebody go. Okay, I know what it's like when you're thinking to yourself, I want to let them go, but I don't know how. Or if I could let them go, I just would, but I can't. Whatever you've been thinking, or you might have been reading or seeing videos that say that when you let go, the clarity will come. When you let go, transformation happens. When you let go, they come back. All the things that you've seen. The benefits of letting go are far outnumbered often to holding on really tightly and clutching and holding on, right? So no matter what it is, whether it's a person or even an emotion, right? An emotion like anger that you think, oh, I'm carrying this around. I want to let it go. I know I should, but I can't, right? So what I want you to do is just pause this video and go and get something, as in a cup, or I've got a pillow. I'm going to use this pillow. You can use anything that you can literally pick up and hold. Okay. So when you've got that thing, what I want you to do is literally give yourself permission to hold on. This thing that you're holding is the thing, the anger, the sadness, the grief, the person. You are giving yourself permission to hold on. So physically feel what it feels like to really clutch onto it, okay? And just give yourself a moment to do that, right? So I'm giving myself permission to hold on to this thing. It's allowed. I'm allowed to hold on because this is what I'm doing anyway. So I'm just going to squeeze this thing. Just feel what it feels like to just hold on and let yourself hold on. Then I want you to ask yourself the question, as you're still tightly holding on, if you could let go, would you? If you could let go of this person, this anger, would you? And notice how you feel physiologically and physically when you ask yourself that question. You might think, no, I don't want to let go. So hold on tighter. Give yourself permission to squeeze it tighter. Yeah. Notice how it feels in your body. Ask yourself again, if you could let go, would you? If the answer is yes, I would, just give yourself permission to let go a little bit. Soften a little bit. Notice how that feels. Then what I want you to do is literally say to yourself, I'm going to, for a moment, stop clutching on. I'm going to see how that feels. And just loosen your grip completely. The interesting thing about this is it shows you are actually choosing to hold on. It shows you the physiological. It puts something that's emotional, external, out of you so that you can physiologically see what this is actually doing and makes it into a choice. Okay. So notice as well, as my client beautifully pointed out, that when you let go, the thing is still there, still exists. Even though you're not clutching on, you're not tight, you're not constricted, it's still there. You can still think about it if you want. You could still look at it if you want, but you don't have to hold on so tight. And that gives you space between you and it. So the powerful thing about this exercise, that's very quick, very easy, is that it gives you a moment when you're stressed and when you're ruminating, do this exercise and give yourself permission to hold on. It's very counterintuitive, but it shows you that you're choosing. It shows you the choice, because often we think, I want to let go, but I can't. Actually, it's a choice. And that's the beautiful thing with letting go. But there are other things that we can do as well when it comes to letting go. And like I've been banging on about for ages, it's all about connecting back to yourself again and bringing those unconscious things like the choices that we're making that are sabotaging our life, essentially, our one life that we have, we can bring them into the forefront so that we can make a conscious choice rather than doing these things unconsciously. And that's where we learn to connect back to ourselves, and it's really powerful. So if you want to learn to do this with me, come on to the self-abandonment trap. I'd love to see you there. We've got one space and we start on Tuesday, which is very soon, 2 days. So if you've got any questions about that, you can let me know. Send me a direct message on Instagram, email me, and I'd love to see you there.